this is kids, right? This is directly to what we were doing, right? Like, this is what we're all fighting for, is to stop these kind of people, you know. And he's putting it on me. It's funny, everything he's blamed me for so far except rape, he's been accused of and arrested for it of some kind. Breaking news, guys. I'm stopping at the store. I'm gonna grab me a sixer of White Claw. I'm gonna crack one as soon as I get it, you know. Well, not here, but if this was me, nobody would wait for the facts, right? But the facts are, he never told anybody about it. He's a liar. He never told anybody about it. He was being investigated for child porn. So he says he was at his brother's house, but do you hear how much hate I get for my brother? He's being investigated for meth. Okay, he's got a drug problem. To be fair, you know, he was blaming me for being on meth. And again, I don't care about that shit, you guys. I don't even like to talk about this shit. I really don't. Yes, I do it, but I don't. But this is a little different. When you're fucking with children, this is what we're doing, you guys. We are here because of the children, right? And for this scumbag motherfucker, piece of shit, to be out there in a community tricking people, making people not like me, while no, I don't do meth. I'm saying him. He was charged for it. I've never done meth a day in my life. He's out there doing all these things, pretending to be Mr. Good Guy, while he's fucking searching up shit and fucking being a suspect in a child porn case. You guys, this isn't the regular police doing it. It's NCMEC. Go check them out. Not only did they watch the computer, but they kicked the damn door in. You know what I mean? So I don't think they would have done a raid if there wasn't sufficient evidence. Now, it is still going on. It's been going on for years because of COVID. Who knows why, right? It's called meth. You guys, we got to stand together on predators. Bottom line, you don't have to like me. That's cool. That's cool. It's all right. It's not everybody likes me, but we all don't like predators. And this dude is actively, you know, accusing people for the same shit he's being accused for. He's being accused by NCMEC, which is a very, look them up, guys. NEC, MEC. It's like, look it up. They're not a joke. Tommy, you're the fuck you, Tommy, you the best. Fuck you, Tommy, you the best. Thank you, I appreciate that. Like, you like did is that like a negative equaling a positive, and it kind of, fuck you, but you're the best, you know? I like it. I like it. I don't say enough. Again, because our goal is to move forward. But this one had children, real children, not fake. We're not pretending to be. He's being investigated for child porn. And if you go watch the video, pause it, because there was somebody out there saying, oh, that was about his brother, it wasn't him. Well, look at the charge, look at where it says child porn, and then read the two suspects, Edward Stairs and his brother. You know, I don't know his brother, so I have no idea who his brother is. Never met him, don't know who he is. You know, I guess he ended up pulling a gun out on the cop, or he tried to pull the cop's gun, something. I really don't know. Not all that interested. I'm interested in people that are, well, I am interested because, you know what, if you would have pulled that gun, you would have been killed, or you would have hurt an officer, so that's fucking stupid. But I don't know him, so I don't know if I even have room to say. I don't know, but I do know that Edward's on there. Edward Stairs, child porn. Go check it out, you guys. I want you guys to check it out for yourself. It's only a couple minute video, 2 or 3 minute video. Go check it out. Go check it out. And then he'll be like, the gun charges. Well, that's his brother. Do you guys know how many court dates they went to for my brother? It is what it is. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Sorry, guys. Oh, I broke my favorite cup. That's all right. I was going to crack a beer anyways. Damn, I broke my favorite cup. You guys ever seen these cups? He's admitted to half the story. He actually admitted to the whole story, but he neglected to say that there was child porn involved. And now he's like, I told everybody. You know, that's what he's going to say. I know, man, that was my favorite cup. I got it for like Christmas or something. It came with like a hot chocolate or like chocolate milk or something, you know? But Jesus, now the bag ripped open. I'm just having bad luck, guys. The bag just completely ripped. That one was their fault. A hole in the bag. Oh my God, the whole bag is busted. Oh, and the beer popped open. Oh my goodness. This is not good. Oh shit, you guys are gonna have to bear with me. I'm getting soaked. No. Bear with me, guys. It put a little pinhole in the brewski. So I'm gonna have to get that. Give me 1 second. What the heck is going on? But you won't say if he's a P, but if you made a catch with the same thing going on, you would. No hate, just saying. Well, this, yes. Okay, so that's a damn good point, and I like that. You guys leave that alone. That's a damn good point. He's like, because I don't see the evidence, right? So I don't know. Alls I know is that NECMEC was investigating him enough to find out that they kicked the door down, and they're under investigation for uploading child porn to a library or a certain place. So I didn't see that, but I see what the police are saying. So yes, I do think so, but I'm not behind that. When we're doing a catch, we see it. We're talking to them, right? We know what they said. So there is a little bit of a difference, but you're 100% right, and I think that's a really a valid point. Because everybody we catch, they're innocent, right? Technically, they are. I'm talking about Eddie Spaghetti Edward from Predator Catcher News and Drama. But you know what I mean? Yes, Elizabeth. Well, he's under investigation for it. So if you watch that link that people keep putting up, go watch that link and you can see it for yourself. I'm not telling you anything that's not true. He said the news did a story about it and then took it away a week after because it was false. That's what he said. Again, I'm going to get all the paperwork and since I'm bringing it up, I will, follow through with it and let you guys know what happened. And if he's an innocent bee, then I'll say it, but he's not an innocent bee. So he's a bitch, He ain't going to be canceled. He ain't going to be canceled, you guys, because people will be like, oh, but he's not charged, convicted. It's an investigation. He wasn't even at his house. It was somebody else's house. They wouldn't just come kick in the door and do that. They wouldn't just come kick in the door if they didn't have evidence. We don't come busting open your door unless a judge reviews the evidence and signs a piece of paper saying, go get him. An investigation has lasted this long is not baseless. Thank you for real. And you guys, that's somebody that knows what the fuck they're talking about. Facts in the chat. But people are afraid of Edward. People are afraid of him. I don't know why, but they are. Well, because he'll dox them. So they do everything. Yeah, then they blame me for it. So I have every right to talk about this. That's why I put on there. If you guys don't like to see it, I understand. Step out for one life, Once the shadow of doubt is cast, you're done. Yeah, you guys trust me. They're especially NECMEC. They have to go to the police and say, I got this case, right? And then the police got to go to the detective. The detective's like, all right, you, NECMEC, got this case against Edward. All right, so then NECMEC gives it to detectives. Detectives go to the judge and say, hey, NECMEC has this. They brought it to us, the detectives. Now we want to kick the door down or, I don't know if they kick the door down. I'm a sting, right? And the judge has to sign that. This is not, I've seen people call out someone. Meanwhile, this is what happened, Jack. You're seeing it now. This is what they've been doing to me for a year and a half. NECMEC ain't no joke. They're no joke. Chug that whole beer, guys. There you go, panel. You guys just be careful. Again, I was friends with Edward at first, but let me tell you guys how it started with Edward is, he was a part of that whole, I got accused of raping somebody. And then she apologized and wanted to be done with it. She didn't know why she did it. She said she was going through some shit and she's sorry. I think she got talked into it, to be honest with you. She apologized and Edward told her, stop. Don't. He's going to get you arrested. I wouldn't do that. I wanted her to come clean so people didn't think that. There will be people that still protect him. Yes, they will. It is crazy, LC. The problem is, I know you don't like getting in shit, buddy. But Hills, too, same thing. I know you don't like to get in shit. He's going to be accepted, you guys. We catch predators because we don't like them, right? And I was always told, you're going to have predators in the community. They're going to be here. Whether we know them, whether we don't know them, whatever. They're going to be predators in our community. And we may have just found one. Again, you guys, this isn't somebody said something. This is a very, very, very highly respected organization. And then people say, well, it's lasted, since 2020 or 21. Why has it lasted so long? Because they're doing a thorough investigation. These things take a long time. Plus COVID, right? And guess what? It would have been long gone thrown out if there was nothing, right? Right? It would have been thrown out if there was nothing, right? So again, it's sad. It sucks. It's a hit to the community. I'm not proud of it. I don't think it's a good thing. I don't think it's a good look. I don't think it's a good look at all. I don't. I think it's a bad look for the catching community. And what's also Moose is a super good man. What's also gonna be a bad look is that we we keep falling for his bullshit. Not me. A lot of people. You know, pandemic is why it takes so long. That's what's going on with a lot of people. I turn evidence on, starting to come back around now. The pandemic. Done. Oh, dude, so slow, so slow. I've been with Musa, you know, on some catches. We've just had some of them go through on our own. You know what I mean? I have catches that are a year and a half, almost, well, a year and 4 months, almost a year and a half old. So it does happen. It does happen. Yes. Okay. Cool. A recap of what happened is, you know, somebody there. I guess there was a phone call going on, and somebody looked up Edward's record and found some stuff that somebody already found a long time ago, but they just didn't listen. But anyway, there was a phone call, and the phone call was being hidden or whatever. Somebody else reached out and found the charges. Edward was charged with, which we knew in 2000, I think 20 or 21. I forget what the date was. With meth. But the reason why they were there is because they were kicking the door down for child porn. And he is a suspect. And if you read it, him and his brother are suspects, or they're being whatever you call it. You can look, guys. It shows one where it's meth, you know, the charges, and then it shows the next one where it's him and his brother for what do you call it? Child porn charges. So that's what it is. There's a video out about it. He's gonna go flake. He hid for a long time today. Then he came out and he's like, listen, guys, this is what happened. And people are investigated. Yeah, people are going to. It's just crazy. If it was me, no fucking way. They'd be like, it's verified, guys. It's verified. Well, who verified it? Just like my warrant. Who verified it? Oh, well, he's a flight risk, so they're not going to tell you. Karma is a bitch, and everything in the dark comes to the light. Good for you, Tommy, for standing your ground and not letting that piece of shit Edward bully you out of catching. Can't stop, won't stop. Yeah, and again, you guys, I had a hard time. You can ask a lot of people. I wasn't going to bring this up. I wasn't going to. But I'm like, you know what? This is what we're doing, you know? We're protecting kids. This dude doesn't catch. This dude does nothing. He's terrible with OSINT. He's fucking terrible. You know? Look at all his information he gets on me. He loses L after L after L after L after L, you know? So we know what we're doing, and Edward wants to keep throwing stones. The motherfucker's a piece of shit. He does nothing for the community, but gets wrong info, and he's out there getting arrested for, you know, porn charges, child porn charges, and fucking in meth. And I hope he gets help for the meth. But dude, he's told me before, these guys can't get help. They can't get help. How does he know? How does he know? How does he know? How does he know they can't get help? Gosh, Tommy, that's slander. I don't give a fuck. It's proof. It's on the internet. Slander or not, I'll take it. He's done it to me for the last year and a half. His heart is filled with hate. Yeah. I'll slant it all day long. I'm slandering his ass right now. They could cut that out and put it in too. But I've been taking this shit for a year and a half. You know, I'm curious to know who supports that piece of shit after this. I'm curious. I really am. He's all about throwing people under the bus, and then, you know, apologizing, you know, to the person he feels is going to help him more, you know? Fucking scumbag. I know people used to tell me, they're like, bro, you got predators in your room, you know, when you have 500 people in there. You have them. They're watching. But you never know how close they are to you. You know what I mean? And again, you guys, he has not been convicted. But again, common sense, guys. These guys are investigators. They do what we do on a higher level, right? On a higher level. It's lit. They do what we do on a higher level, right? So they don't just start kicking doors down for no reason. They weren't coming for the meth. Now, they got the meth. So he was arrested for that, too, you know? But no catch today, but we got an exposure. That's right, Dustin. We got an exposure today. And you guys, I'll take no credit for that. I didn't do it. I didn't find it. It was another team that found it. Actually, it was several people, and she didn't even find it, or he didn't even find it, or he and she, whoever runs the channel, they were given that information. So they were just posting information. I seen the information that was given to them. Now, this isn't he said, she said. This is coming directly from Texas's court paperwork. And again, I am going to get all the paperwork involved with that. I'm going to get what I can get. I do know that a lot of it's being held for, it says, for the integrity of the investigation. So they're really trying to nail them. So I'm going to, get what I can get, and then we'll just have to wait and see, right? We'll have to wait and see. Let's not burn Edward at the stake just yet. Why not? They burned me every single time when I didn't even have charges. He's being, at best for Edward, he's a predator. At best, because you guys, anybody who threatens a girl to be doxxed if they don't do what he wants, is a predator. Anybody who attacks females or attacks people they think they can't attack is a predator. Okay, so he's a predator all at one, all together. He's a predator. He's also being investigated for child porn by NCMEC. They ended up doing a raid, and he's going to court for that shit. So they wouldn't do it if they didn't have evidence, you guys. Predator and a bully, absolutely. What's up, little weasels? This is my moment. Ed is about to be a prison bitch. He deserves to be a prison bitch. I didn't realize that I didn't set the bell. Remind me to look today. Pretty similar mistake on my part. Yeah, now it's working. Yay, good for you. A lot of times, you guys, believe it or not, YouTube will like take your sub away, and then you have to redo it, and so people doesn't think, you know, Ed is an asshole. About time the world sees it for sure. I just wish people didn't fall for his shit for so long. I'd have so much more non-enemies. Ed is a big part of that, you guys. I mean, maybe he goes away, Sherry will come out and tell you guys the truth. It's sad. It's sad. And hopefully now that she sees that, she doesn't like predators. She doesn't. So I'm sure she'll be done with his ass too. She don't like predators. She was a decoy of a lot of people's, and she don't like predators, so I'm sure she'll go away too. He's being looked at for child porn. Let's just say that at the least. Best case scenario for him. He's being looked at. But again, they don't just go raiding houses for no reason. No reason. Pred named Ed? Yeah. I mean, I guess you could say that. Yeah. I guarantee you, if we had the information that we had on Ed today, every single catcher would go catch him. Every single catcher would go catch him. Just saying. That's how it is. You guys, in 2 years, they would have already ruled him out if he didn't do it. So we'll see what happens. And again, you guys, I hope that he didn't do it. But again, this isn't no Jeff Catch. You know, this is some really good detectives that went after him. And again, it took NCMEC, the detectives, and the police judge to go in and actually serve that warrant. So makes sense why Diddle and Ed tried to bury FBC so quickly. Absolutely, man. Do you guys see how everything's unfolding? Like, when they were together and it was a strong force of a bunch of fucking liars, you know? But look at it. Look at it. I bet you a lot of people are starting to think back, way back when, and going, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. So, I hope that the NCMEC, I hope the police, the detectives, and I hope the judge made a mistake. I don't hope he gets away with the charge. No. That's not what I meant. I am so sorry. Did not mean that. I hope they made a mistake because I don't want him to be a predator. That means he's out there looking at babies, you know. He's looking at child porn. Babies, kids, right? The entire Tommy Hate industrial complex is on suicide watch right now. You know, it's just sad, you guys. They can't prove anything. The only thing I've ever done wrong is I didn't know what kind of nonprofit I was. And that's on me. That's on me. You guys, if they didn't have pretty good evidence, it would have been thrown out a long time ago. They're just crazies. Somebody could put the video in, you can go watch it again. Again, Moose is awesome too. He really is. He is. Yeah. Fuck 50% of the panel, people. Yeah. Your number one stalker being investigated? I don't know if Edward's number one, but he's tied. He's tied. He got arrested for meth charges, and they kicked the door down for child porn. Child porn. Edward, child porn. You guys got to see it. The people that are over here, you get to see it. Make up your own mind. Watch it for yourself. I think the people over there, I really do think they see it too, you know? But they're scared of him. I'm telling you guys, you don't need to be scared of him. He ain't nothing. He ain't nothing. That's a pansy-ass dude that likes to look at fucking... That likes to get fucked up and allegedly look at some kitty pictures. And it's not fucking cool. I'm a believer in NCMEC does a good fucking job, and they wouldn't have done this for no reason. That's just like saying, hey, we're talking to this guy, we got to do the case, blah, 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 we got all this evidence. Of course he's not guilty. They're not guilty till they go into the court and the judge says, you know? That same guy we're talking about, Vanessa was catching a guy that the FBI was jumping on us for doing this catch because they said that he was too much for us. They had watched her and he was too much for us. So not to do it. So they ended up in busting the case before we got there. Then we got there. We didn't get to talk to him because he knew we were coming. Edward went out and doxed her address right after that catch. If that dude gave a fuck, why would you dox a decoy's address that lived, well, he thought, right down the road from that decoy. Like, I'm so tired of people criticizing you for bringing up the drama. These people have spent months trying to ruin your life. I think Ben, absolutely, buddy, and I'm with you. I know he was, trusted by a lot of people. I don't fucking know why. This did nothing for me but make me absolutely hate the guy. I already knew he was a scumbag. I already knew he was a bitch. I already knew he was a predator. I didn't say child predator. I already knew he was a predator. I just knew he was a predator. Anybody who threatens girls like that, is a fucking predator. I dox the people I care about, not the people I'm going after. I do it on accident. I've made one threat because I was new into the game and I never fucking did it and I never would have done it. So he doxed her address because he was mad at her because I forget why. Oh, he doxed her address because she talked shit to somebody that was talking shit about me. She just talked shit. I mean, he's every night goes live at 12:30 and tonight on Tommy's a fucking piece of shit. Like he's a fucking, he's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. Again, you guys believe us catchers, right? But then you see it from NCMEC. And I know you guys don't know who they are, but check them out. He did. He doxed Cat Eyes too, but she accepted his apology. So that's on them. But yeah, he did. And I was pissed about that too. Do cart impression? I don't do any impressions. You got the wrong guy. I don't know how to do them. I'm sorry, the way you said that was funny time. What did I say? The kettle calling the pot blacks so awesome. Yeah, pretty crazy on JFaz. So much drama, can't hang anymore. I appreciate you, Rico. I always do, but I completely understand too, brother. I think if you would have been accused of all these things and then you find out the person accusing you is fucking doing those things, then you find out he's being investigated for child porn, it's got to be out there, man. I want people to know. I want to expose him like we expose pedophiles because I think people need to know. National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. That's who got him. Yeah, it's weird. It's like all of a sudden he'll like blame me for like child porn and then he'll blame something else. Like, and it's like, what the fuck are you even talking about? And then come to find out he's doing it. So I think he's like so ashamed of himself that he's jealous of me. So he's putting it on me. Texas Office of Attorney General released the FOIA for Ed and his brother to Pred Catcher Drama YouTube channel. That is facts. They released it. Now, they didn't release all of it because it said it pertained to the integrity of their case. So they didn't release everything because some of it they got hidden because they want to keep the integrity of the case. You guys, they're not just trying to fucking, they're not just trying to expose them. They're trying to put them in prison, and hopefully Edward is going to get canceled. LOL. Finally. Don't know, man. I kind of don't care if he does or not. Because honestly, he's canceled for me. I want nothing to do with him ever again. He is the scum of the earth, just like these scumbags we meet on a weekly basis. He is them. Those are him. I want nothing to do with him. So to me, he's done. I don't want to hear about him. I don't care. I will go to the court things. I'll be there. I'll support them for that because they did it for me. I feel it's only right. So him and Matt's, I will be going to their court dates. Besides that, back to work, baby. Let this sink in. Ed was doing all of this against Tommy with these sick charges looming over his head. And Mitch, I don't think he ever thought it was going to come out, or did he think he wasn't going to be here long enough? Did he I don't get it. I think he should just walk away. I really do. Today Edward was exposed. I don't know if you knew, but he had some charges for meth. Well, the reason why they kicked the door or they did, I need to stop saying that. The reason why they did the sting operation on them is because NCMEC was he's a suspect in child porn. So they got word that he was watching child porn. They did investigation and they went and kicked the door down. And they went and fucking exposed him. And they put my brother on me. You know what I mean? But yet him and his brother, and it's crazy, you guys. In the story, his brother tried to grab the cop's gun. I don't know what would have happened. It would have been if he would have done it. Ed said he's having a live tonight addressing it. Stay tuned. Yeah, I'm sure he will. And he'll address it as he can, you guys. He's going to say his story, but just go off facts. Don't let this guy persuade you into his bullshit. It's facts. And he'll have his little buddies in there helping him. And it's pretty sad that he has those buddies left. So I don't know if he's a child predator. I do know that a very, very, very solid team investigated him and said he is. And they're investigating it. And I do know that he was lying about it. And I do know that he's a predator against women, and definitely women. You know, he's told him before. I have somebody right now. You guys, I have screenshots of Edward saying, like, keep it up and I'm going to fucking put your info out there. I have it. So that's what he does. Just saying. So he's a predator anyways. I'm not even kidding. Like, I don't claim to be a badass or nothing like that, but I just don't like him. I seriously don't like that dude. Right down the street from a fucking crazy dude. That's the scummiest thing you could do. Like, even people over there should have been like, listen, man, you don't like Tommy? That's fucking cool. But what you did to a decoy, that is probably the best, my opinion, one of the best decoys out there, that's fucked up. And then look up NCMEC. They're not a joke, you know? And if it's been 3 years, don't use that as, oh, well, it's been, or 2 years, and they haven't done anything. Well, they haven't released you as a suspect because they're not going to, you know?